What's up, all you dumb cunts? It's the Squeegee Life podcast. I'm fucking tired and fuck this show. I'm fucking tired, man.
That's a good intro right there.
I am fucking tired. It is window cleaning season, dudes, and I am in the fucking thick of it, dude.
Well, that's a good
So
thing.
I finished that fucking building, those two buildings today. I don't know how the fuck I did that shit inside and out. I got it done though in 3 fucking days with added work, and then once I finished this morning, I fucking went and did 2 houses, then came back across the bridge, picked Uriah up from school, dropped him fucking off at home, and then went out and did 2 more houses. I just got home an hour ago.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, and I want to fucking die. So I'm thinking about tomorrow morning not even waking up.
Did they find you a replacement yet?
Thinking about just abandoning my family, Jacob. Just fuck it. Just fuck it. They don't need me anymore.
Then you go live in a van down by the river.
Yeah, the money's on the way. The money's on the way. Take care of you guys for.
You can go live in Mark's shop.
Yeah. I finally got all those invoices sent out. Like, I kind of, as you guys know, I've mentioned on the podcast, Jennifer's now the owner, the majority owner of Squeegee Life LLC. I can't do Clearview's LLC in Ohio because some fucking cockknocker stole it from me. But, it's whatever. So I just got all of the paperwork and everything submitted to every commercial account. All my new W-9, my new insurance information. That's done. Finally, the T-Squeege comes back to Sandusky. But anyways, yeah, so I got all that done, and now I'm just dealing with, just work and scheduling. And, the weather just doesn't want to communicate well with me, and it doesn't want to cooperate. And now I'm having to do, like, shit I don't normally do. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I fucked up and made a new Google listing, and people won't stop fucking calling me. You know what I mean? Like, now everybody wants to fucking call me. You know what I'm saying?
Is it spam or is it legit people calling?
Oh, it's legit. And I've just picked up the last week and now this week. I just picked up 2 residential customers in a very affluent area. One of them is on this side of the street, and the other one's facing him on the other side of the street. I'm doing fucking exterior only water-fed pole work, fucking $325 a pop on each one of these fuckers, outside only. That's how big these hoes are. And they want it done from June, every month from June to to October.
That's awesome.
How cool is that?
Are they on the water?
Huh?
Right
on the water. Yeah, right on the water. And the good thing about it is they're maintained properties, but the guy, we've talked about him on the show before. The guy that it was doing them sucks, apparently. In which we all know he sucks, and he's like,
Right.
he told me, he's like, well, I had a guy doing it. He goes, but I'm going to be honest, it's a different guy every time. He hardly, like, one time a guy will show up and his pants are around his knees, and the next time a woman will show up that's afraid to get on a ladder. He goes, it's been a nightmare the last year. He goes, so we're gonna switch. He goes, can you give me a price? And I Google Earthed them hoes. I didn't even drive past because I'm like, fuck all that. I'm too busy for it. So I Google Earthed it.
Brother.
I Google Earthed it. Brother, I Google Earthed it and shot him a price. And then 2 days later, he's like, yeah, he goes, I'd like to do like June through October, like one cleaning a month. He's like, it doesn't have to be exactly 30 days apart, just once a month. He goes, I'd rather you not do it on June 30th and then come back July 5th and do it. I was like, well, I wouldn't do that. He goes, but And then he's like, do you mind me giving you my neighbor's number across the street? And I was like, how about you just give your neighbor my number and then he can just like text me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and he's like, I heard you're doing so-and-so's across the street from me for $325. Will you do mine for the same amount of money? And I'm like, is your house bigger than his? He goes, no, he's got more money than I do. I said, well, then, yeah, I'll do it for $325. And I looked, and his house is smaller, but he didn't bat an eye to the $325.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's cool, man.
$650 every time you roll through?
Yeah. Fuck.
$650 a
Right
month
across-
every month. That's
Right
fucking
across the
sick.
street, one right
Was
across
it
the
gonna
street
have
from
one
the other.
like May to September, May to October, something like that? For obviously
Next
you're gonna
season
miss
he
May,
wants,
but
but next season he wants to start in April till October.
Oh shit! Nice.
Oh, shit.
Dude.
There you go.
Yeah, dude. So I'm like, fuck, man. I can't, I'm
Dude,
like
if
fucking
I-
step
dude,
out
if
of
I-
my truck and fucking stepping in piles of fucking money. I gotta
Dude, if-
fucking
if
wipe it
you're-
off the bottom of my shoes. You know what I mean?
Dude, if you're that guy, schmooze those guys up and be like, you got any other friends, neighbors? I'll just come and swallow you at
Seth,
the
you know
same
I'm the
time.
I'm the schmooze master. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the schmooze
Like,
master, all the
fucking street, yeah.
So
he knows
everybody
he knows how to work it.
Yeah, everybody in the comments is like, dude, I feel you. Well, I don't know if you've had a look at, besides Jacob. Jacob's living in the lap of luxury. His wife is his boss, so. But you can just look at me and Seth and Mark
your
and
wife
tell
is your
that
boss,
it's window
too.
cleaning season. What's that, Jacob?
I mean, technically, your wife is your boss too. So
All right, you know what? Listen, don't bring up obvious shit. Why you got? You know what I mean? Why you got to be a dick? Just let the joke ride, Jacob. Why you got to be an asshole? So are you working? Has your weekend work stepped up? Because I know you're not doing. You're the
yeah,
maintenance guy.
It was slow today, so I left an hour early.
Mhm.
Went and cleaned a McDonald's.
So I'm curious. Did the Burger King thing happen for you?
The pressure washing, I
Uh-huh.
still haven't. I'm not starting redoing all the Burger Kings again.
No,
I'll
I'm wondering.
just-
Did you
I
get the
haven't-
account? Are they? Do they want you to
The
do
monthly.
this stuff?
I'm back to monthly window cleaning.
Okay, but have you heard back from them on the bid on the pressure washing?
I have not.
Okay. You'll get it, man.
Yeah,
You'll
I
get
think
it.
so.
If you're doing the windows for them, you'll get the pressure washing.
They wanted me to do it before.
Oh well, then
And-
you'll get it.
Yeah.
Just
The
as
only
long
thing-
as the only thing you got to worry about is just not fucking yourself. You got to remember, like I said the first time, and Seth said as well in the text message, that first time's gonna be the shitty one.
Yeah, it's gonna be the
You know what
shitty
I'm
part.
saying?
Yeah.
And then after that, you know what I mean? Damien just gave me a super sticker.
He's always doing this too. I like
Fuck,
it.
bro. Listen,
Dude, you gotta
Damien.
figure out a
Damien,
cash
you're
for
giving,
catch up.
yeah, that fucking shit sits. I still haven't.
You
like,
still haven't taken
No,
it out?
no, I still haven't gotten any money out of that fucking
There's probably
thing.
more in there
There's
now. At least
a
There's probably at
shitload
least
of money in there. Like I wouldn't. It's not a shitload. It's like $200 or $300 in there. For
Still.
whatever reason, I submit my tax information and they keep kicking it back to me. Like I don't know what to tell you guys. Like fuck.
Tis what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
I
send
guess
them an email.
I guess YouTube has your money forever.
Well, I'm wondering if they if you don't pull it out of there every month, do they keep it?
No, they can't do that.
I
They
wouldn't
better
think
not
so.
do that.
They
They
might-
better at least give me
I
all
don't
my
know.
Damien Schrocken guys fucking money.
I would ask my buddy Will, but he never freaking answers my phone calls anymore. He'll
Oh,
just
he's
like
busy,
randomly
boy.
show up in the chat,
Yeah,
say something,
and
and
then
then
dip.
then fucking
Yeah.
disappear, and then
Will the shill over there? He can't get to you.
yeah.
There's
Will
some
the
guy.
show.
Hopefully, he listens to this podcast like either tonight or tomorrow. But there's a guy that. Shit! I might as well just go and look and see. Nah, I mean, so I get his name right.
No, I'm
show.
saying, dog.
For sure.
Nah, saying dog. Nah, saying.
I mean.
Nah, I mean, dog. Saying. Doug Held.
So,
Doug
you guys-
Held.
this-
Doug Held.
funny-
I have not. I went to go send Doug Held a membership card, but I didn't have no stickers. But I just went today and picked them up from the old print shop. I got some Mo stickers out. I don't want to send a membership card without no stickers. You know what I mean? You got to have the stickers, man. You know what
For
I mean?
sure.
You got to have a proper welcome fucking envelope. You know what I mean? It can't
Yeah,
be no
you're
weak
damn
shit.
right.
Weak shit. Really, another thing is I'm going to be honest with you. It took me until Monday night to figure out where the fuck I put the blank cards at to fucking print his card. I couldn't find them anywhere. I'm fucking freaking out. I'm like, I told this dude I was going to mail this fucking thing out. But I found them. It's printed. I got the stickers. I'm gonna put it in the mail. Listen, guys.
Cha-ching.
Well, I would like, one time to be done in time to go to the fucking post office. So I have to go to the post office on Saturday morning, which is excellent, by the way. It's like around here, that's like when all the old people decide they want 14 books of fucking stamps and they want to pay with fucking pennies. Let me get my change purse out. Oh my God. Are you fucking stupid or are you dumb? Which one
to
is
be
it?
honest, there's no.
Did you
good time
say
to
it
go
was
to the post office.
$6.44?
What's that, Seth?
There's never a good time to go to the post
Oh,
office.
I fucking hate it, man.
I have a P.O. box, and sometimes they'll be like, come see their front register because there's shit in there. And I'm like, motherfucker. It's just 48 old people like, what size box do I need for this?
Right.
I'm like, God damn it. I'll be here for 30
I try to use the automated shit as much as possible, like buying stamps or dropping shit off.
Yeah.
I just put it in that chute.
I just buy stamps that I think I'm going to need for a year. I'm just like, give me 1,000 stamps.
Yeah, right?
Honestly, I don't want to be there.
Just order them off the internet.
Huh?
You can order stamps off the internet.
Yeah, Damon's like, hey, man, I'm going to send you something in the mail. I'm like, cool. And then today he's like, hey, man, I just sent something. It should be there the 16th. And I forgot it was over a month ago. He fucking told me he was going to send me something.
Nobody likes the post office.
For me, it's just about the timing. Like, it's getting there and doing, you know what I mean? Getting to the post office in time for it not to, to be closed.
You got to get there at 8 o'clock in the morning or else.
Yeah, and I don't have that kind of time right now.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
And like you said, a lot of people, it's like a project for the day. They have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's always when I'm trying to get something done. Because, like, honestly, by the time I fucking work, get home, fucking, especially this time of year, do fucking yard work, eat something. I'm like, it's like 8 o'clock. It's like 8:30. I'm like,
my lawn should have been mowed fucking 2 days ago. And but when I go back out there to mow it, I'm going to have to catch it because I've let it grow so long.
You can bag everything? Yeah.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
Fuck
I
this.
hate bagging it.
Yeah. I'm thinking about buying a battery operated lawnmower.
Okay, that's fucking, dude.
I got one.
Really?
Yeah. It's fucking
You're gay.
It's easy
That
to
fucking, hey man, still makes a fucking battery operated lawnmower with a steel blade on it, my dude. It's under $400.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck what Mark says about. You know when I'll worry. You want to know when I'll worry about what Mark thinks about my lawnmower is when Mark's mowing my fucking lawn.
Yeah,
Fuck Mark.
Yeah, too. But I'm mowing my lawn. I'm like, I hope Mark doesn't think this is gay.
Yeah, I don't fucking care.
Fuck
Mark.
Wait till that fucking grass gets high and that bitch runs out of battery halfway through the yard.
Never, dude. Hey, listen. I used to dick around. I had the Still combi system. I had, you get the combi motor.
Yeah.
And then I had the blower, the hedge trimmer, the fucking weed whip, the fucking edger. I had the whole shooting match. And, Jennifer, I love her, God love her, poured regular gas in the fucking... melted that fucker down.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't think I put the right gas in. I was like, I'm sure you didn't because it ain't moving. So, Jennifer likes to do the weeding and the shit like that. So she likes to run the weed whip. She's a weed whip. She likes running it. So I went out and bought her a small Still battery, rechargeable electric weed whip. That fucking thing is dope. So you can say whatever the fuck you want, Mark. That thing is fucking dope. You fucking take it off. You take it off the charger. It ain't about going green, you fucking twat not. I got an F-150 with a V8 in it. Eat my asshole.
It's ease of use is what it's for. My wife has an electric, battery powered weed eater.
I'd like to drop my fucking bag in Tanner's mouth sometimes. You know what I mean?
I'll chew that fucking hole in that bitch.
No, you won't. You'll fucking suck the salt off my balls.
Probably looks like Gumby's head off.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Look like a chewed up wad of Hubba Bubba.
If you have a small yard, I guess that stuff.
I mean, you see I bought my sister one for her birthday too. My mom just said it is cool.
How long does it take you to mow your lawn?
Me?
Me or
Me?
Mark?
One of you.
About an hour and a half.
It
Do you
takes
have a rider or is it push?
I got a 54 Hustler, 0 turn.
It takes me.
So if you're that long with that, I mean, you got a big yard.
Yeah, it
I
takes
have
me
an acre and a half.
It takes me 10 minutes to do my front yard and maybe another 10 minutes to do my
I
backyard.
pretty much weed eat every other time, but weed eating takes about an hour and a half. You know, to go around all my trees.
Well,
and...
then you need gas-powered shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Then shut the fuck up then about my fucking going green. Fucking.
I just wanted to talk about my big yard.
Oh, you're gay.
You're gay.
It's not a lot of yard.
Yeah.
It's all hills and it's all broken up by fences. So I have like.
Seth's not mowing that lawn. He's got a team of migrants that come in and take care of his property.
Right.
He sent me pictures. He sent me pictures of his sprawling acreage. He tries to make it out to be like this.
Even before the previous podcast talks about your dad made fun of you because
this giant Olympic-sized.
A quarter of the acre is taken up by the pool, so I only have the
First of all, there's a legit. The guy lives in a national forest. There's a legit forest behind his house. Like this guy's so full of shit.
I thought he lived in Bikini Bottom.
In front of my I live
just his head.
No, I'm telling you, if you sat on my front porch, you're like, oh yeah, it looks nice. I live next to a fire station, and then I listen to crackheads mumble as they walk down a 4-lane highway. Just like the neighbor next door to me, he's got.
the crackhead is SpongeBob.
Backyard, just like torn up.
Hey Seth,
I live next to crazy.
Bump your sensitivity up a little bit. Because Jacob likes to fucking talk over you and then nobody can hear what you're saying. As soon as Seth starts talking, Jacob wants to tell some fucking knock-knock joke he heard in 1986.
I live on 4-lane road, and I like my backyard is nice. It definitely is nice. But other than that, it's a 4-lane road.
Okay, buddy.
I mean, you come hang out for a weekend.
Maybe I'll come fucking... When is your birthday?
June 28th.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's your
I was gonna say maybe I'll come hang out with you for your birthday or something. Nope.
Dude, nobody wants to come because it's like right next to 4th of July. It's hard to hang out. But
it is.
I got the 4-0 coming this year, so it should be fun.
40.
Gonna be 40. Yep.
God damn.
Getting old, son.
Jacob's gonna quit talking. Look at Jacob. Look how salty fucking Jacob is right now.
Going. I was at the doctor's today trying to read some. I had that doctor's appointment with my wife today, and she's like, "Can you read this?" I'm like, "Not really." I had to like hold it this close. I'm like, "God damn it!"
Is that your guys' circumstances? Is that still like Seth and Jacob? Is your shit all still secret? Nobody knows.
I mean, nobody on here knows, but I mean,
mine has been announced.
But
okay.
You've announced it, yeah. No, I'm having twin boys. Probably sometime in November. So
nice.
I'm having
the only problem with that
one child.
You have to have an ultrasound.
Jacob's like, I'm just a regular guy. I'm not rich like Seth. I'm only having one kid.
I only ordered one.
which is also supposed to. He's also supposed to be born in November sometime.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, it's dope.
We ought to take bets on the dates. And then whoever...
Fucking 2 Squidward houses and a fucking Patrick Starfish on the way.
By the time I come back to the show, I'll have them propped up for the first one, and I'll have both of them.
Well, when are you gonna do the fucking like the podcast studio over the garage at home? When's that? That's got to happen now.
Well, I got
about 5 years.
So
you got to stop being a fucking degenerate. And yeah, dude.
So the problem was my wife wanted a new bathroom, so I'm doing that. We don't have a tub in our house. We have just standing showers.
Shit, so yeah. That Jennifer's, she was the same. That had to be changed.
And throw a tub in. She wants me to fix the deck because there's loose spot. It's an old deck. I got to tear it out and put it in. And then
5 years old is an old man.
Hey, Mark. Me and Mark are part of Teen Grandpa. We're fucking waiting for grandkids. So have fun with that, fuckos.
Right.
Have fun with that, dickhead. Seth's having twins at 40. This is gonna be sweet, dude. Dude. I'm super happy for you guys, man.
Oh, I'm already gray, dog. Like on the side, it's like 50-50.
Not any less for you, Jacob, but I'm super pumped for Seth and his wife.
It's first time dad.
Yeah,
man.
I'm
First
super stoked for you guys.
I'm pumped for him too.
I think the only good thing about having a kid, if you made
Kids in your case,
I think 35 would have been like the perfect age for me. 40 feels on the older end.
You'll be 58. You'll be 58 when they're out of the house.
I have way more patience now. I'm not a psychopath.
I'm gonna tell you this as a guy that had children very young. I was a teenager when I had my first child, Savannah. She's fucking 25, gonna be 26.
We should.
The difference between the way I was with Savannah and Elena compared to the way I am with Uriah, I have way more patience for Uriah than I did the girls. The girls came up. We didn't have shit. We didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, so they grew up fucking at poverty level. You know what I'm saying? We were kids. You know what the fuck? You know, I cleaned windows for a living, and not for myself, but for other people. You know what I mean? Like, it was tough. So, being older, you'll probably be much more well adjusted than I was.
Yeah,
I'm hoping so. I mean, twins is throwing a wrench in a little bit. Just it's gonna be a
lot, dude.
You're done, right? You guys are having these babies, and she's gonna want more.
We may want to go for another one now. She wants a girl. She wants a girl.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah, for
sure.
How
old is your wife?
Listen, you're gonna end up having two. You're gonna end up having two girls.
She's 34, so we got a little window. She was talking about going back to school. I'm like, I don't know if you want to have another one with 3 kids at like in that range.
And trying to go back to school.
Seth, you are active, and you know what I mean. You're not sedentary in life. You'll be fine, man. Don't worry. Yeah. Your age, it won't. Like Jacob said, or Jason said, you're gonna be a good dad, dude. At that age, you're perfect. The perfect age.
I'm quitting smoking on my birthday. I kind of drew a line in the sand. I go, all right, 40. I've been smoking since I was 12.
Right.
Like, fuck this. I got to be done with this.
I think I'm gonna quit at 50. I'm gonna give it 5 more years, see if I like it. You know what I mean? But I'm on the fence. I don't know if I like smoking yet, or not. I'm gonna give it 5 more years to see what see how it goes.
The problem is I fucking love smoking, and it's gross, and I know it. Yeah. It's my fucking favorite vice I have.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't even know why the fuck I do it anymore. I honestly don't.
Habit.
And I'll be honest with you, like I'll smoke a cigarette, like right here. If you look in this ashtray, they're like half cigarettes. You know what I mean? I'm not even smoking the whole fucking thing anymore. Yeah.
Honestly,
I don't know.
I was in Mexico, and at the resort they weren't letting us smoke, and I'm like, dude, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So this fucking young kid gave me a Zyn. I'm like, dude, I need nicotine or I'm punching someone in the face. Not bad.
So you're going to be doing Zyns now? No more smoking? No, you're going to have a Zyn habit?
If I have I think for the first couple months to try to get through it, I might if I pull one in and just try to chill.
That's,
you know?
You're gonna put sweaty salt sack packets in your mouth.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna affect your work. So you're gonna end up biting someone's fucking head off. So it's better to just pop a Zyn in the morning. You know what I mean? It's just easier. You know what I mean?
Dude.
You're picking the best time of year to quit smoking, by the way. Right in the middle of busy season.
Well, just remember this.
I can't wait to see.
Just after 30 days, the nicotine is out of your system. Yeah. So if you make it to 30 days, then you got to get rid of the habit.
Yeah.
Well, it's also being able to deal with stress. That is.
Yeah. Well, that's why I went back to dipping. I quit for over 5 years.
Just start chewing gum or something. You just got to find a fucking something to keep you.
Dude, so I have this 19-year-old kid working for me. Super nice kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, doesn't know his ass from his elbow, man. Like, he's good if you give him one task. If you tell him anything else, he's like lost. So one day, last Friday, I have this golf course that's kind of in between where my main guy, Troy, and this kid live. I'm like, well, instead of meeting at the shop, we're just going to meet at the golf club. Mm-hmm. It's this beautiful, links course, right? Mm-hmm. And it's one road in. It's like it's like a peninsula. It's at the end of the world. So I'm like, listen, just follow the road to the fucking end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm driving on this road. You can see a mile behind you, a mile in front of you. Like, we're supposed to be at the same time. And he calls me. He's like, hey, man. He's like, is this a dirt road? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm looking from behind me, looking from there. I look over, he's on the golf course, driving on the golf cart path, going down. And there, I was like, yo,
what the fuck?
He's like, am I in the wrong spot? I'm like, you're on a golf cart path. How did you think this was the road? I'm like, I'm driving. I'm like, you didn't stay on this road? Like, I pulled up next to him, and I was just like, he's like, oh, I'll just take it to the clubhouse. I'm like, no, you're not. No one's seen you. Turn around, go back whatever fucking way you came, and then go on the main road. But like, and then he almost did it when he left. I was like, my God, dude. Gee, I'm just like, yeah, I forget how stupid you are at like 19. Jesus. I'm like, God damn, brother. But hard worker, never misses, always on time.
I'm normally, and I know people are probably going to be like, okay, but I'm normally a pretty polite person to people in public. If, my mom or Jennifer are watching or anything, anybody's watching, no, I'm a generous tipper. I say yes and yes ma'am and no ma'am and yes sir and no sir. I'm real nice. But I fucking bit this fucking woman's fucking head off at the gas station before I fucking shit down this bitch's fucking throat right in front of fucking everybody at the goddamn gas station. Oh my God. So I get there, I ask for, I get there, I grab my Monster, because of all that Patreon money I got. And then I bought I bought myself a pack of cigarettes and Jennifer a pack of cigarettes. And before she even turned around to get the cigarettes, she's like, and as soon as I say what I want, before I even get it all the way out of my mouth, what I want, she's like, oh, I'm going to stop you right there. I need to see your ID first before I do anything. And I'm like, okay. So I get out my ID and I just lay it on the counter. She turns around, grabs a cigarette. She's like, well, no, you don't even have to do that. Just swipe it. And I was like, what the fuck is the matter with you? I said, why didn't you just tell me to swipe my fucking ID in the first place? What's wrong with you? Just like that. It just came out of me, dude. It just came out. You know what I mean?
So it's like that sometimes.
I turn around, look behind me, and the fucking, I guess maybe why I kind of popped off is because when she grabbed the cigarettes, she, of course, took a minute, you know what I mean? And then she stopped after she grabbed them, and then she's having a conversation with someone about her fucking feet hurting. And there's a line of there's like 10 of us standing in line. This bitch talking about her feet. Bitch, just process the card. Shut the fuck up. If you want me to fuck, you know what I mean? She's lucky I didn't kill her.
Do your job.
I'm on fucking edge, you know what I mean? Like, listen, lady, I fucking cleaned 7,000 fucking windows today. How about you just give me my shit so I can go home? Because guess what? My fucking feet hurt too, you fat bitch. Jason, I'm going to be honest with you, the fasting's going okay, but like moments like that, like I'm fucking hungry, I'm tired, and then that turns into hangry. You know what I mean? So, like, I have no patience for fucking anybody. I mean, it's going. I mean, I still, like, I shouldn't be drinking these. I don't do any sugary shit and, drinks. I've not been doing it. I've been pretty good about that. It's just the Monster, man. And if there was another way for me to ingest caffeine, I can't do coffee, man. Coffee makes me shit. Like, that's as soon as I drink coffee, I've got, like, emergency shit. You know what I mean? Not like, oh man, I gotta poop. It's like, oh shit, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to shit my pants. It's like an enema. I swear to God.
I think it does that to a lot of people.
Oh my God, it's a fucking enema. I've tried it cold. The cold is worse than hot. Cold coffee fucks me up. Jennifer's always like, hey, we're going to Starbucks. Do you want a drink? I'm like, nah, I already took a shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really need to. I can't do 5-hour energies, man. That shit gives me heart palpitations, man.
Me too.
It gives me heart palpitations, and I fucking get sick. I throw up. I had one once before, and it made me. I puked. My dad, listen to this. My dad will take a fucking either one of these or a Mountain Dew High Voltage, the energy drink, and dump a 5-hour energy drink in it and drink it.
Jesus Christ!
And I was like, he's like,
fucking hard. He's
like, he goes, that's rocket fuel. I'm like, dude, that is so bad for you, dude. Right. Jesus Christ, he's a truck driver. You know what I mean? So he's like, if you think about it, he's probably been doing energy, like he was fucking around with shit you wasn't supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Back in the day to stay awake while driving. So, his heart's probably conditioned. Yeah, he's fucking wired. When he'll drink one of those like that and be like a Twinkie or something. You know what I mean? Like, no, a cherry Pop-Tarts. That's my dad's fucking vice is cherry Pop-Tarts. He loves them. I don't know why, but that's my dad's thing is cherry Pop-Tarts.
I'm still real big. I'll drink a Celsius. I don't know why I like them.
I tried them. I'm going to tell you this right now. If they could get this flavor and not have any of the shit in it, I would drink. It's not even an energy drink for me, really. I mean, it probably is keeping me awake, but
the only Celsius I like is the berry. The berry one is pretty good.
The berry one's not bad. I tried that. Mark, you said that it tasted good, and I tried them. They're not bad.
With water. Like, it'll fill this 3/4, and then I put the rest with water. I don't need all the carbonation and everything, but I even cut back on those and just once I start drinking water. What's that?
Damien White Crosses. He said, "Them old White Crosses, baby. What up, cuz? What up, cuz? Get out there 357 Magnums with the pony on them. You know what I mean? Shoot. Them ponies, boy." So Sasuke. So rock star, black and gold candy. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Monsters were out forever, like forever, and I'd never touched an energy drink before. And then Jennifer was in the hospital with Uriah when he was born, and I had to drive all the way to 45 minutes to see them. I didn't miss a day. I missed one day while the whole time they were up there. But I drove back and forth every day, every night, had to go to work, do my thing, whatever. So I started drinking. That's when I started my habit with Monsters was Uriah.
Yeah, I get you.
Because I can't drink coffee. Because I found out, I was like, well, I'll just drink coffee to stay awake. And then I drank coffee, and then halfway to go see Jennifer, I had to
stop a shit.
No, I didn't shit. I fucking sprayed all over a Speedway bathroom. It was terrible. When I say sprayed, I did that thing when you walk in the bathroom like, what the fuck happened in here? I was that guy. Yeah, I blew that motherfucker to pieces. I couldn't get my pants down fast enough. You know what I mean? Like, I just like, oh my God. I had my pants undone when I walked into the front of the gas station. You know what I mean? Like, hey. So they know exactly who. You know what? I've never been back to that gas station. I drive past it all the time. I've never walked back in there.
They probably have your photo behind the fucking counter.
Yeah. Have you seen this man? Have you seen this serial shitter?
Not sure.
This guy murdered our bathroom back in 2011.
Bathroom, dude. Yeah.
He wrote "fuck you" on the shithouse wall in watery shit.
I'm telling you right now that I couldn't have wrote with that shit. I could have shit through a screen door and not touched a wire. I'm just saying, dude.
See, that's what happens to me when I, like, every once in a while I'll have, like, I'm tired and I'll get, like, a small Red Bull and I have to shit in, like, 15 minutes. Like, it's, like, immediate.
What gets me is the Starbucks coffees in the glass bottles. I have one of those, and I'll drink half of one, and I got to take a shit. Like, I'm saying instant. I could be plugged. I could eat an entire block of cheese like a fucking apple the day before. Be bound up like fucking, you know what I mean? Bound up. And then drink a half of one of them motherfuckers and just...
Like a little rapid fire.
Yeah, baby.
Fucking shit, yeah.
Those are the best. The ones that are like solid water. Those are dope, dude. The sprayers
holding back like a dam. Like, what's gonna happen? And you can
boom.
Like, you know that feeling in your stomach what it's gonna be immediately. You're like, oh, regular shit. You're like, oh no.
So they'll popping the plug out.
Yeah, man. The worst is, like, every once in a while on a Friday, I'll go get, like, 2 or 3, like, Corona Ritas and eat some Mexican food, and I know the next morning it's got to fucking pay for that shit. Real bad. I'm just like,
back to the toilet.
I'm getting
Yeah, those
destroyed.
ones, those fucking,
Brewing.
those fucking mud plugs are fucking terrible, man. You think you just
Mud plug.
yeah, you're like, give her a little hoot and fucking badoosh, and it just sprays. That's fucking horrible, dude. Blow
like
your
this-
asshole out.
It's wet from it firing on your ass because it hits the water so fast. You're like, oh, gross, dude. This sucks.
I got poopy water on my butt.
Yep.
Yeah. I
If
just
at
get in the
least you're
shower.
House, you're like, it's whatever.
Once
If you're at, like,
once I have one loose stool, I'm going straight to the shower. It's an instant shower. I'm not
So
fucking
you shit in
around.
the shower.
No, I shit, then I get in the shower, you fucking weirdo. Jacob's like, don't tell me you haven't shit in the shower. I'm like, no, I haven't shit in the shower before.
no, last time I
Jacob
said
like
I was
Jacob
like,
has shit in the shower.
I haven't.
Seth, did he not talk about shitting in the shower
Yes.
in the text?
Oh,
Yes,
you're a
you
fucking
did.
liar.
No.
Yeah,
You
you
said
me.
Or she kissed in the shower.
yeah, you said don't tell me you've not shit in the shower. Something about waffle stomping turds and shit
I
like
was
that.
fucking around.
No,
That's
no,
gross.
no.
Well, something. You did it.
I
Then you-
guarantee you,
tell.
before Jacob moved into this place, that's probably why he got a divorce the last time. His ex-wife caught him shitting in the shower. He got caught waffle stomping, and she's like, "I can't be with you anymore." That's why, isn't it, Jacob? That's the scandal, isn't it? You dropped the log and then stomped it, and she caught you mid-stomp. You had it in between your toes.
So ridiculous, dude.
So ridiculous. That's terrible, Jacob. I'm sorry that happened to you. But now look what's happening. You're having a new baby.
Yeah, you
Your
stopped
life's
walking
great.
something.
Fucking, you got a nice job. You're handsome, semi. You know what I mean? You got it by the balls now, right, Jacob?
I guess.
You got a whole string of 3-story Burger Kings. You do.
Dude, this kid's the Burger King.
Where did
over
the 3-story Burger King come from?
Your boy.
I don't have any of those.
here. Oh, you called me a pedophile.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is where that came from. Didn't he say he did a 3-story Burger King? That's what he said,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, I think he's talking about the ones with the play area. But I'm like, it's not a 3-story
Yeah,
Burger
there's
King.
just
It's just got
There's
three. It's got 3 windows stacked on top of each other. Relax, guy. It's not. Hey, it's not 40 feet in the fucking air, guy. It's only 16 feet. Relax.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then I do fucking 3-story McDonald's all the time, dude. You know what I mean?
Whatever happened to like sick ass play areas? You never see it anymore. Used to be
COVID,
Yeah.
I think got rid
Yeah,
of
and
a
all
lot
the
of it.
like they tested all the balls from the ball crawl, and they was full of feces and shit.
Yeah,
That's fucking
Yeah,
nasty. Dude. Kids are
I
getting
played-
sick.
yeah.
Dude, I
Man,
played
there
in
was
the
one-
zone ball pit all the time as a kid.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, you know just as well as I do, they're not cleaning those balls.
No, and a kid's in there playing in the balls, and he's got to drop a log. He ain't getting out.
Drop a log. What are you doing? Taking a shit? Yeah.
There was one here that
Yeah.
a kid got bit by a water moccasin. Like there was like freaking 6 water moccasins living inside the damn ball pit.
You guys know that TikTok I'm talking about, right? Where that kid's standing in there, he's in California, and that guy's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Taking a shit?" He's like, "Yeah."
You like California? Uh-huh.
Shit.
What are you doing? Taking a shit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah,
My
baby.
When kids like go like my nieces used to be like, I'm like, what are you doing? They'd be like standing behind the couch. I'm like, like
Well, only an asshole would be like, "What are you doing?" I mean, of course I'm shitting, motherfucker.
Yeah.
no, but like they'd be over there like just fucking. Like you ever seen a cat taking a shit and they can't move and they're like in a weird position? That's like every little kid ever who's shitting their pants is like,
Well, that's why you don't want to draw
Coming your way,
attention to
Seth.
it.
yeah.
When are you gonna? Hey, how much longer are you gonna do that super gay wave in the front of your head like that? Those
Just
those
dude, I
gay
wore a
bangs.
hat all day. It's just
No.
what it's doing. Yeah.
No, that's not you. You
it
design
not?
it like that. You design it like that.
Yeah,
See?
so it fits.
You see how he's got it
Out of my
poofed
hair.
so it works perfectly in his fucking right out. I want everyone to know that I have a tuft of hair right here.
I have a poof.
Oh,
I have
sure.
a
I have
poof.
a whole fucking head of hair. I have a little bit of in-cut here, a little bit there, but I'm like, I don't have any bald spots. I don't think.
No.
You
No,
just you got a wicked fucking widow's peak.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I've had that since I was like 23.
Okay,
it's just,
dude.
It's what it's gonna be, and I
Okay.
have.
I
took a
know,
shower.
we know you're having 2 kids. You got a giant estate. You fucking got a big ass fucking head. You're rich. We get it, motherfucker.
No, I
You
just got
told
a
us
big
already.
head,
You
dog.
told us already.
Yeah, I got a big head. Can't help it.
You told
Well,
us already. We know.
At least it's not at the end. Like, you ever see someone wear a backwards hat and it's like one little button's holding their fucking giant head on? Like,
Mine's
Dude,
normally
just don't
like
wear
on the
hats.
3 from the last.
Yeah, that's what
so
I'm at.
I got a big head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm the same way, Jacob. 3 from the last.
I'm actually 4 with this hat, but some hats it's 3. Yeah,
Whatever.
I don't know.
You're perfect, Seth. We already know.
I know.
You know what you should do? You know what you should do? You should take your GoPro and shoot some footage of how awesome you are, and then show it to us.
Like,
Is this the GoPro he's supposed to send back to you?
That's Seth's GoPro. That's not mine. I just waiting for him to Venmo me for it. We'll
That's-
just be done with
that's
it. Just Venmo me for it, bro. I'll just buy another one. Half price insurance.
yeah, every time I tell him to send it back, he's like, "No, that thing's a piece of shit."
I didn't say that one specifically. I'm just saying GoPros in general, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not just
yeah.
that one.
My wife had one. Hers broke after like 6 months. I didn't even know why she bought one for like hiking
And
stuff.
Seth's like, now I got one for fucking free, so, you know,
Yeah,
fuck.
I got some soaps I used. Yeah, shit was
Where's
nice.
Wet 'em Willie? Wet 'em Willie's retired. Unlike Tim, I won't do a bit too many times.
Although I haven't seen what's his name?
Oh, Bob.
I haven't seen Bob Bouquet
Fuck.
in a while.
Trust me, Bob's still out there.
Is he kicking it?
Bob's lurking. Bob's
behind
lurking.
the scenes.
He's lurking behind every corner with his pimp beater, ready to whack somebody in the fucking head with it. Just give him a chance.
Oh, good old wife beaters.
Not wife beaters, pimp beaters, you goof.
What are those?
What are those?
Clearly, you don't watch enough fucking, what you want to call it?
I don't know.
What am
TV?
Yeah. YouTube videos. TV. Wet 'em on a shirt. Man, there's only 2 people in the world that have Wet 'em Willie on a t-shirt. That's Luke's old lady and my old lady.
I have one.
Do you have a Wet 'em Willie?
I have Wet 'em Willie. It's
Oh, okay.
black with the
Yeah, with
iron
my
on
face on it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have one.
So Marcus wrangled in with the women.
Yeah.
No, I think Mark requested it.
I still have TJ up on my board, the sticker of him as Chris Farley. I still have that on my work board. It's my favorite.
Man.
And then
I
I got
never
a
got
P.
that
sticker up
sticker.
on my fridge.
It did.
Yeah. Bob was on the maker commercial for the soap. I was actually stoked that the way he did that. I was happy with. He's like, he sent me 2 videos, and I was like, dude, we got to use the one with. So I just cut them together. So it was Tim and Bob Bouquet. Like somebody hit Bob Bouquet with the fucking orange. It was fucking hilarious. It was funny as fuck. Like, I think Leah threw the orange at him and hit him in the head with it. It was fucking hilarious. It was funny. I was like, I gotta use that, dude. That's too good not to use.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you get some gold, you got to run with it.
Yeah.
Anyone heard from Shoaf recently? How's that dude doing?
No, man. Only time I talk to Josh is Josh will be like, he'll say something and then I'll hit him up and I'm like, man, we ought to come on and catch up with us. And he's like, oh, he'll set a date and then not honor the day that he's supposed to come on the show and also not even speak to me afterwards, And then 6 months later he'll be like, hey, what's up, man? And then, or he'll send me a picture of him drinking out of like a Squeegee Life coffee mug, or like he'll have his fucking Squeegee Life t-shirt on and he'll send me a picture, you know what I mean? But that's it. He doesn't, he's doing his thing.
Yeah, he's busy.
He's too big. He's too big for us now.
I'm curious of like the evolution of his business from last time I talked to him, he was getting really
man,
big.
he's got a coach, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's the
yeah,
reason
yeah.
for all his success. Remember?
Oh.
So all you got, you just ask certain people and they'll tell you. You got to have a coach to be successful.
We say coach too many times. It's like calling Beetlejuice, though. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah, I don't know, man. Fucking, it's
Later,
definitely.
Damien.
Are you taking you taking on a bunch more clients, Seth? I know you recently. I mean, with your recent, we're not going to give away where you're at doing this work, but with your transition, have you picked up any new customers?
It's going really well in a different direction too.
Oh, okay.
It's been weird.
Cool.
This year, having my brother full time in the office now, and like he's also like if somebody's sick or like I've had all these doctor's appointments. My buddy had to get like a tooth pulled and one put in. Like we've just had things at work where like normally we'd have to like reschedule. Having him be able to just jump on maybe one day a week has been good, but having him in the office, man, has been like kid is just a stone cold killer at picking up work. It's
awesome.
He just he knows.
Oh, your brother's not in the field anymore?
No, so him and Mike are full time in the office, and then there's 5 of us full time in the field.
Oh wow!
Now, so we run.
Who's Mike? Is Mike your the guy, the shit in the woods guy? The shit in the bucket guy?
That's correct. That's correct. Mike's
is Craig still? Is Craig still working for you?
Yep, Craig's gonna work for me till he dies, dude. He ain't going nowhere. Like he's one of those people. Yeah, he'll be here forever.
Oh, so he's one of your rocks then.
He's what I mean. I was the ring bearer for his parents' wedding. Like I've known his family my whole life. He's a little brother. He's basically a little brother at this point. So
he's a pillar of your company.
Yeah, I mean, I was the best man in his wedding. He was in my wedding.
Okay.
Like, we are just we're buddies. So
cool. Good. Good.
But yeah, no. So Craig kind of runs. We divisionalize. So Craig, this other dude Andy, run all the power washing.
Mm-hmm.
Me, this kid Troy, and little Andrew do all the window cleaning. Pretty much.
Does Craig prefer the pressure washing work? I take it.
He's good at it. You know what I mean. He's mechanically inclined. He likes being outside. He's gotten more curmudgeon-y as he gets older. So just being outside is it's just better for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't like stinking like bleach and being dirty all day either, so I'd rather clean windows. But yeah, it's been good. It's just power washing has really taken off this year.
Cool.
More so than anything else. I don't know. So it's just
I did
a lot of calls for it.
I did a shitload of house washes this spring. A shitload. Yeah. I mean I told you about it, and I was getting mad tips.
Dude, it's nice work. Like. I think
the customers were so much the customers were like, I never really noticed it, but they're like, we had a guy last year and he was on an extension ladder with a wand and and he goes, and you're standing on the ground just shooting it from the ground in the house. I had a guy yesterday call me that I did my last, I want to say last week or the week before that. I don't know, it was the last week of April. 2 weeks later, he calls me. Just yesterday, or the day before. It was the day before. He called me and left me a voicemail. I didn't answer. He left me a voicemail. He's like, "Hey Terry, can you get a hold of me when you get a chance?" I'm like, "Sure." I mean, thinking to myself, "Sure, I'm gonna call this fucking guy, and he's gonna be like, you suck at what you do. I fucking hate you. Come back and do it again, whatever." I call him, and he's like, "Hey Terry," he goes, "I didn't want to leave you a voicemail." He goes, "I just wanted to tell you, anytime anyone needs someone recommended for pressure washing, I'm going to tell them to call you. You did an awesome job." He goes, "I don't know what you did." He goes, "But my house has never looked this good." And
my dog.
Yeah. The downstreaming, like, it seems like there's and I noticed, and I asked him who did it before, he told me, and then I went and looked, and I was like, there are a lot of guys out there pressure washing that do not know what they're doing.
No.
Yeah, it's a lot of old school guys, like painters and shit like that. They don't know.
They just do not
know. Think about it like
doing.
this.
It just blast fucking shit.
Well, he told me, let me finish before you go, and then you can go off there for a second, Mark. He told me, he's like, you were here 2.5 hours, and they were here for almost 6 hours. He goes, and the house looks better in a shorter amount of time. I nuke shit. I took the fucking thing out of the X-Jet. It's pumping whatever the fuck it pumps. You know what I mean? It ain't got no restrictor in it. I just did what Seth told me to do. He's
What
like,
are you
what you do
doing?
is, he told me to take the needle out, the proportion.
Yeah, the
needle.
proportioner out of it.
Yeah,
It's 2
it's,
to 1
What
mix
you
in the
put in your bucket?
you know?
Just straight bleach, or you batch mixing in your bucket?
it's usually like a, what do you want to call it? A gallon of I'd say about a gallon of sodium hypochlorite, and then the rest is fucking water and a little bit of Dawn dish soap, and it just fucking, it just works, dude. You know what I mean? I know I'm not using, the state of the art fucking soap that you got to get for pressure washing. You got to have that to be a
Fucking
legitimate
baloney.
pressure
House washes anymore. I don't use anything but straight SH, man.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
hardly ever put any soap in mine anymore.
I just, and when I say I don't put a lot in it. I put just enough soap in it to know where I'm at.
Exactly.
To know where I'm at on the house. That's the only reason why I put it in there. Is just to see where I'm at on the house. Because I spray that, walk around, spray, and by the time I get back to rinse, it looks brand new.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't know what guys are doing. I don't know what guys are doing. I don't. But I'm glad that they're doing what they're doing, because I'm fucking making a lot of money and I ain't really working that hard. If I had a better setup, these motherfuckers around here would be in trouble, bro. That's what I'm saying, yes.
I'm fixing to freaking do this.
All I did was put this in, pulls, and now there's no ball and there's no spring in here.
Yeah,
and
the
it can't.
check valve.
Do you have to have that calibrated for a specific machine?
Yeah, they sell it for different gallon per minute.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Because I just bought one.
3 to 5 gallon per minute one, or then I think it's like 6 to 10 is the next one.
Yeah, because
say that one more time, Seth.
So
please.
they're like either 3 to 5 gallons per minute or 6 to 10 gallon minute per one. You get the 3 to 5.
Okay.
I think this all in together with everything I bought for it was like $23.
And what kind of, just so everybody that's watching, what kind of tip are you using to pull the soap out? Especially if you want to shoot high.
I use an M5 twist that can wash up to like 35, 40 feet.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay.
Wind. If if you're playing the wind, you might lose a little bit on it, but that's what the only.
And that's running. That's running everything right through your whole shit, your gun and everything. Then, right?
Yeah. So basically, I just have this in line. You know what I mean? Like after the pump, it just goes like basically I have 2 whip lines. One that runs into the end of this right here, and then one that runs from here to the reel. And then you're good. You basically, I have the Flow Pro, so you just hit a button, and it's like a DN10 valve. It turns, you get a bypass. But even that's like, you're probably a couple $100 in to have something super easy to run and take care of.
My thing is, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna end up doing that. I might do something right now just to eliminate carrying the bucket around. You know what I mean? Just to make myself a little more efficient.
This is $20.
I'm gonna have to buy another truck. Ooh, I said it.
You need it.
I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get it. Mark, I want an F-150. I want an aluminum F-150 so I don't have the rust. I'm tired of the rust.
Yeah.
But they're so expensive, dude.
Yeah, they are.
And I'm wondering if I can maybe find like a fucking fleet truck or something somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
I just want a white model. You know what I mean? Like just a white pick. I think
the market's dropped a little bit on used vehicles.
I hope so, because I'm definitely, because I want more room to. I do not want to pull a trailer. I do not want to pull a trailer, and I'm thinking that the only thing that I can really do. The smart thing really is to just buy another truck.
With no light.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just put an aluminum skid in with ladder racks on it. You know what I mean? Like those skids where it goes in, and then the aluminum comes up, and then it already has the built-in ladder rack. Right. You mount all your stuff on there, you're good to roll.
Yep.
Well, can I ask, what are you getting for like a 2,000 square foot home? Like the normal kind of 2-story vinyl sided house? Like what can you get for them?
Around here?
Yeah.
I'd say probably between $400 and $650, somewhere around in there.
Okay.
$450, $650, something like that.
Yeah.
Depending. It depends.
That's about what I get for them too. I'd say probably 400 on average.
I would lean more towards the 400, but there are certain fucking places that are funky as fuck. I'll charge a little more for, but
Oh yeah, if you got positions and all sorts of stuff, like you got a 2-car garage. I'm telling you, when you downstream have
Jacob.
Well, Jacob lives in a whole different
No, he just farted. He just farted real loud. Go ahead. Keep going, Seth.
I'm around the same. For a 2-story around that, I'm around.
And what do you do?
425, 450, maybe a little
an
more.
hour, right around an hour, right?
About an hour.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I usually linger a little bit because I feel bad.
I'm the same.
You know? I feel bad because I get out and I mean it's not like I'm half-assing it. It just works so well. You know, it just works. It just works.
Do you know what?
I'll be right back.
If you get into it, I usually just schedule. I just schedule them for the week. I'm like, hey, I'll be out this week, and I just pick a rain day, like when it rains, and I just go do house washing.
Really?
Like that's. I mean, where we live, it rains all the time.
I need to I legitimately need to figure out a better setup. I need to figure something out. It's not so much because I don't have, but I have noticed just because of this season, I've noticed that I am leaving a little bit of money behind. I could probably make fairly easily in the earlier months, like March and April. That little span in March and April, I could do a lot of. And I've done a lot, and that's where I did all my house washing. Is right before the spider spray and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean that's us too. It's like we're busy till end of June, and then July and August is like anything is slow because it's hot and people are outside, and then it picks back up in the fall for a little bit.
I will say there is a lot of competition for that around here, though.
Everywhere here.
I mean, it's like I seen 5 guys out today, huh?
You have the biggest advantage.
What's that?
You are a professional in and out window cleaner. You would not believe. When they're like, somebody who just wants to call one guy who does all of it. I'll clean your gutters, I'll wash your house, and I'll clean your windows for you.
What always gets me, and it always gets me, and I don't want to give I'm not even worried about the competition at all if they're watching. It just, when someone says, hey, can you give me an estimate for window cleaning? And I'm like, sure. And they're like, well, you do. Yeah, but do you do the insides? And I'm like, well, of course. You know what I mean? And they're like, really? I'm like, yeah. You're like, I called a couple of different guys and, they don't do insides. I'm like, well, okay. You know what I mean? Like, I do the insides. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of that. Like, all of the newer power washing companies here that have added window cleaning, none of them do insides.
No, because they just using water fed. And it's a fucking train wreck.
They can't use the squeegee, and they don't want to. They don't want to go inside. They don't. To me, it's like, dude, you're not really doing the job right if you don't even offer. Like, I do plenty of outside onlys, but I offer them, like, hey, we should probably do the inside. It's been a while. Like, it's going to look not great.
Right.
I don't know. But, like, yeah, I mean, dude, like, you could honestly, if you were set up for next year and you sent out, like, an email through Customer Factor, just letting your existing clientele know that you're adding house washing and fence and patio washing, you're going to get 20 jobs just from that. Just sending that out.
I've got a little knot. I've got a little knot saved up.
Yeah.
My tips are not going to fucking, to waste. I'm saving. I'm gonna do something. God damn. Who is shitting? Who just shit there? Jesus,
I think Jacob did that one from a distance.
That was wet. But anyways, I've got a pretty nice knot stuffed back right now of cash that I've received this season, and I'm gonna build myself something. For sure.
Well, I'm gonna give you some advice. Whether you take it or not is up to you. I ran my business for 20 years. The biggest gallon per minute machine I had was 5 to 5.5. When I went to 8, it's a whole nother world. And then I was going to go to 10, and I spoke to my buddy that has an 8 and a 10. He goes, don't buy the 10 because you're only running a 300-gallon tank. He goes, you're already complaining you're sucking down the water. He goes, to go to 8 to 10, he goes, it's a waste of time. You'll never keep that tank full unless you have minimum of 500 gallons on a flatbed.
Yeah.
And so I'm happy, dude. 8 is fucking awesome.
8's a dream. Well, especially with what Mark does.
I don't think I would. Yeah.
To me, Why do I got to cut my job down from 50 minutes to 30? Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're saying, but like I have a car
Yeah,
dealership.
what I'm doing. Yeah.
I have 2 Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
One goes every other month. One goes once a month. The service drive. So it's about, there's 4 lanes. So if a lane is 10, it's a minimum of 4. I'd say 50 feet wide and 100 feet long, and the ceiling's all finished off with recessed lights and everything, and it's stucco. So the bugs show up. The first time we cleaned it was a nightmare because I didn't think about it. We just started, blasting. The second time I went, Scott and I went there with two de-webbers, right? And we got all the bugs gone. Took 15 minutes, and then it's a breeze. Because the bugs, no matter what, especially 30 feet up, they just move. You know what I'm saying? The spider webs just move. You knock down all the webs, and I'll run simple green through the injector, cut in half, so it's really minimal. Just enough as a surfactant up there, because I don't put bleach on it, because I'm underneath it. There's no organic growth on it.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're just trying to find something.
Yes. And then everything that falls down onto the floor, the problem is it's paver bricks. So one time we went with 2 machines, and we made a huge mistake. I go, Scott, you start on the right side, I'll start on the left, and we'll push everything into the middle and then down into the drain. There was so much sand in the middle. It took hours to get it up. And they called and complained because no matter what. So now we push everything one way down to the drains. And then by the time we get everything wrapped up, it's just about dry. I take a leaf blower and go through there and get rid of the trails because we don't surface wash it because it brings up too much sand. The first time we had to surface wash it to get 4 billion cigarette butts out of it. But after that, we just rinse it with that twist nozzle.
Yeah, the M5 twist.
With about a fan of about a foot, and that thing just moves water.
And what is this called?
M5 twist.
It lets you go from, it's basically like a soap and rinsing
How
tip.
many thousands of dollars do they charge you for that?
No, they're not much.
It's like $85, $90, something like that.
The people who make the X-Jet made this.
Oh, okay. So it's not a total fucking shit show like these guys will fucking come up with something to try to charge you fucking $50,000 to $60,000.
Dude,
I think I paid $80 for mine or $70.
When I was.
And what did you say, Seth? You were saying something about pressure washer.
You already have the pressure washer that you want, or are you looking to upgrade it?
No. I have a motor. I haven't bought a pump yet. I'm undecided on the pump. I don't know how many GPMers I should do. Mark just
if you're gonna run a tank,
Mark just threw a curveball in there, but I don't know if I need that much.
If you're gonna have to have a tank, if you're gonna go with 8, okay.
Well, you technically need a tank if you go with a 5.5. I mean.
Well, but
depending on what you got,
yeah, I have a 5.5 that as long as you run a 3/4
motor. Hey man, listen, I'm just trying to brighten some fences and fucking get some mold off a house. I ain't trying to fucking
go with a 4 then.
I ain't trying to sandblast the universe. You know what I mean? Like I just don't like. I feel like it'd be overkill.
I'll tell you what, I have a machine. I walked into. We had a place here.
Hey, listen, Mark. I'm just a ground guy. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I know you're a ground guy. I would wear it like a fucking badge of honor.
Like a 3.4 is probably where I'll be at. You know what I mean?
Right. Nothing over this high.
Yeah.
But no, seriously.
No 3-story Burger King.
No.
I walked into a pressure washing supplier,
mm-hmm.
and he had I was doing these colleges, right? I got 60 buildings dumped in my lap for pressure cleaning and window cleaning. So I was in a scurry to hire help and get more equipment. So I walk in a pressure washing supplier here, and I'm like, why is that machine only $1,200? It's a gear drive with a general pump, or belt drive with a general pump. And he goes, nobody wants it. I go, why doesn't anybody want it? That's a Honda motor and a general pump. And he goes, because it's only 2,500 PSI. And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, but it's 6.5 gallons a minute. Mm-hmm. I go, He goes, I'll tell you what, let's plug it in and you pull the trigger and you tell me if you can tell the difference between that 4,000 you bought a while ago. Mm-hmm. Dude, that's one of my favorite machines.
I love the lower pressure machines like that.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Yeah. No,
I mean, when do you need more than 2,500 PSI?
It's destructive. It's destructive. Yeah.
Just trying to rip through shit.
But Seth, what do you run?
I have I have 4. So I have 2 5.5 gallon minute ones that are Honda GX 360 or is it that
390.
390 with general pumps on those. I have one that's like 12 years old. It's a Honda 390 with a general pump. I mean, that's pretty much.
You
what
have
I
a
run.
12-year-old pressure washing motor right now?
Yeah, I've been running it for.
Honda.
You can't say
Honda,
shit about a
Honda,
Honda, man. I'm sorry. You can't say shit about a 2-stroke Honda. You can't say fucking nothing about them. Nothing.
And if you're gonna buy a pump, general pump, dude, I've never changed that pump out. It leaked some oil, but now that oil is crusted up and doesn't leak anymore.
It ain't. That motherfucker's self-healing. That motherfucker's Wolverine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I have one machine with an AR pump that's been a good machine. That's the one that's only 2,500.
My cousin can get. He's got. He could sell. He sells general, so I could. That's what I was looking at. Anyways.
My big machine has a general, and I've never had an issue with it.
I've not heard bad things about them. I've heard good things. Good things.
Vipers suck. Never use a Viper. Those are the shittiest pumps in the world. I hate those pumps.
I have I have a machine that's like 15 to 20 years old. And it's got the big round cap pump, the high flow pump.
Mm-hmm. I like those.
Other than resealing it, because it had water leaks in it. Mm-hmm. It had oil leak and water leak. I've never done anything to it but run it.
You're talking a 15-year-old pump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the big round one.
Yeah, that's lasted already way more than you ever paid.
It doesn't owe me anything. Right. The way I look at it,
I'm doing a fucking church tomorrow.
Oh, sick.
A 2-story church, Jacob. Not a 3-story, but a 2-story.
What are you doing, in and out?
Pictures. Yeah, in and out. This old lady wouldn't fucking stop calling me, man. Shame me into it. I'm doing it for $5 and a dozen cookies.
She's probably out there.
No.
She's probably go.
Dude, when I told her the price, I told her $550, and she like fucking stopped talking for like a few. There's like a long silence.
Yeah.
And I was
how about I bake you a dozen cookies and invite you to the church potluck?
What do you mean, Mark? Have I been there? Of course, I went and looked at
I'm just wondering. I see those old ladies looking through the stained glass as lightning bolt strikes you in the fucking head. There it is.
It is weird being in there in the morning, though, by yourself, like doing a church. You're like, oh, this is, especially if you do like old churches and stuff. Yeah. It's like just big murals, and you're like,
Here's someone whispering to you.
Dude, I got one for you. I got one for you. So when I did those, when I did all that work at FAU, the 60 college buildings, there's a science building, right? And it's like 4 stories, and we were pressure washing. I had my lift there. They wouldn't let us go through the building, so we had to do the cap wall around the top, and it was too high to reach from the ground, So we put the lift there, just made it to the top where you could climb out with the gun, right? So we're pressure cleaning the top cap and everything, and the middle of the building, it was like it looked like it would be where the cooling towers were, but it was the actual equipment room, right? We thought it was equipment room, and we were cleaning that, and there was a vent there with all this cold air coming out, like maybe overflow from the AC. I have no idea what it was, but it was like 30 degrees. We're just kind of standing in there cooling off, and the guy Jason that works with me, he grabs it. There's a door there, right? He grabs the door and he opens it. You know how you walk into a room that's kind of dark and your eyes have to adjust? Well, he opens this door, and I was like, what the fuck is that smell? It didn't smell bad, but it was a weird smell. And we look, I was like, holy fuck, it was a science building, and it was where, I guess they're doctors. Put it this way, there were about 30 cadavers laid out.
He was in there doing doctoring.
Yeah, no, there was like 30 cadavers.
Cadavers and ghouls.
On gurneys there. There was 30 cadavers on gurneys. Yeah.
Dead, that is scary, though.
I'm fucking out of here, dude. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I just couldn't. I didn't. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I really do not have the time to be doing this church, but I'm just a fucking sucker for an old lady, like an elderly woman. I mean, what am I gonna say? No to you?
Yeah, you know what I mean? She got you with the Lord, son, and you can't. What are you gonna do?
It wasn't even the Lord. She got me with hello. You know what I mean? Like honestly, it's like a Jerry Maguire movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every time I talk to an old lady on the phone, forget about it. I'm doing your fucking windows. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be right over. Yeah.
Is she like the church lady? Oh, TJ's here. Isn't that
she's
special?
Paying for it. She's paying for it.
Yeah.
She's paying for it for the church.
I've had a customer do that. Like he's wealthy and he's a parishioner at a church and he paid for the whole thing to be. I mean, I was surprised how much. I didn't know he was paying for it till it was done, but it was a very nice gesture of him.
I felt bad after I told her $550, and then I was like, she'll get over it eventually. You know what I mean? She's Social Security.
I don't feel bad when I charge $2,000.
Social Security comes every fucking month.
Yeah, you guys are tax exempt over there. Just running through there.
Yeah, I couldn't help it. You know, it's not. You know, I'll be honest with you. I've driven past that church my entire life. Ever since I got a fucking driver's license, I've driven. I mean, Jennifer's from Huron. She's from that town, so it's the next town over. Yeah. That's where Jennifer went to high school. But I've driven past that church my whole life, and then to get a call for it, I'm like, oh, you know what? It's kind of, yeah, I'll do it. You know what I mean? It's kind of cool. It's kind of like set onto like a giant like hill, and it's like built into the side of it. Like the church is up here, and then like the back side of the church comes down into the.
Oh yeah. That's cool. I like that.
It's cool. Yeah. It's a cool looking church. I was like, yeah, I'll fucking do that.
No one's gonna bother you all day. Everyone's gonna be in a good mood while you're doing it.
Yeah, I'm doing, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this one for the gram. You know what I mean? For the Instagram. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do it for the gram, cuz. Do it for the gram.
TJ has risen, dog, into cleaning church.
Yes. That's gonna be my caption tomorrow on my Instagram post. TJ has risen, son. I'm sure everybody will love that.
Touch like that.
Brother!
What's that? At the Sistine Chapel where they're almost touching fingers? Yeah. Do that. He's so good.
I don't know. It's probably going to be a pain in the ass, to be quite honest with you. And that's why I'm going to be. I gave her the I don't want to do this price. You know what I mean? Yeah. And when it never works the way I want it to. Best water-fed cold brush for residential French paint windows.
You gotta just go make the money, you know.
I'm gonna say the zero fucking.
Where's there, baby?
Not the hybrid brush. The one that's got the nylon around the outside, the boar's hair in the center. That's my preferred for French panes, but that's just me. The nylon kind of gets those spiders out of the cracks, and the boar's hair scrubs them panes real good. You know what I mean? But do what Seth says. He's way smarter than me.
No, I was just answering what he. I mean, I thought he was doing like round table. What we all like.
No, that's fine. You know what I don't like about full bore hairs brush? There's too much drag. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's like lifting a house.
Yeah,
I think just because where I live with so much salt water, I like the boar's hair.
Mark lives by water. He lives by salt water too. What do you use, Mark?
On my country club that I do, I use full boar's hair because I have no choice. Yeah. The problem is, even with the skid moving a lot of water, flushing out the bristles with the salt, dude, look.
You get more salt than I do, though, because your stuff
dude,
is like
you could tell me all day long that there's harder water fed than what I have to deal with, and I'm not saying I'm any because dude, last week at my country club, and we're there every Thursday.
It's not your country club. You clean
it's my country club because I clean it. Okay, but I had to do the tops of these windows sometimes 3 times because people don't understand. You got it's 90.
Well, we don't understand. Explain it to us. Stop saying we don't understand. Okay. Just tell us.
It's 90 degrees out, so the windows are at least 120 degrees. Okay, because they're silver mirrored.
Right.
Then you got 15 to 20 mile an hour salty gusts blowing right at you. Okay, and I'm not kidding you. If I do a window that the sun goes under the clouds, those always drive perfect. The ones that the sun is directly on, I gotta do them 2 and 3 times.
Mark, do you ever like power wash that kind of stuff while you're going like to cool the glass down?
I just got the contract for twice a year to use that product called Salt Away that you inject. Okay, we're gonna salt away the entire country club twice a year.
Salt's Gone.
Yeah, Salt Away and Salt's Gone are competitors, but we're gonna downstream Salt Away on the entire place. Right after season, which is the end of next month, and then right before season opens. But the good thing is...
And what does that do? Does that prevent salt buildup?
It helps protect anything that oxidizes from the salt.
So is it kind of like like a what you call for glass, but it's for fucking keeping salt away?
Yeah, it dissolves salt really easy.
Really?
The problem is I don't like what it does to glass. It leaves streaky mess everywhere. So you literally we're going to have to salt away. It's going to take 2 days to
You have to
rinse
salt
down.
would you no? Because then it would probably wash the salt away off.
We're going to salt away, and then we're going to, probably takes 2 days to pressure wash it. Then the third day we'll window clean it because I ain't going to fight with that shit driven, you know?
Yeah.
But the good thing is because the club got all new windows this year in the renovation, the years prior they had these big metal shutters they would put up for off season, you know? So it was like the GM comes to me and he goes, "Hey, just so you know, we're going to extend season by an extra 2 weeks. So you're going to work here through the end of June." But it's usually the middle of June when they shut us down, right? Yeah. And I go, "You do realize that now you've spent $10 million in windows and you're going to leave them out in the salt air for 4 months?" He goes, "Well, we did that before."
You stopped cleaning in June?
Yeah.
Why?
Last year. But this year,
why?
Because they put shutters up, because they closed the club down for
really?
For 4 months. It completely shuts down. There's nobody there.
All summer?
Yes, because everybody goes back north. This is a yeah. So,
yeah, here their golf courses don't close. They're open
this one
year-round.
closes for 4 months, so I lose a lot of money for 4 months out of the year. But so I met with the GM. It was 2 weeks ago, and I go, "Listen, you can't let these $10 million worth of windows sit out in the salt air for 4 months and not expect restoration when we come back." And he's like, "Oh, I never thought of that." I go, "Because you're not putting shutters up. You got impact glass now." He's like, "Yeah, you're right." He goes, "Come see me next week." So that was last week. I went, and I go, he's like, "Well, what are you thinking?" I go, "A minimum of twice a month." He looks at me and he goes, "How about every other week?" I go, "That works perfect, you know? So it's going to keep my cash flow. And then when season starts back up, they're going to do the valet area twice a week and everything else every week. You know, the rest of it once a week, you know? So, I mean, it's my single greatest account. Absolutely a great job. But it's demanding. I mean, you got to scrub everything every single time.
Right.
It's probably got 1,200 windows if you added them up with the front and the back.
Yeah.
And then there's like some kind of pickleball court that's all glass we do. The manager's house, which is on the property, we do that once a month. And the tennis center once a week. It just, you know, it takes 3 of us all day, every Thursday, you know.
You do it every Thursday?
Every Thursday. Yeah, I've sent you pictures of it. It's a nice place. It costs $250,000 a year to go there. Wow. And the first year you're there, you have to make $1 million donation to a charity of their choice. My son was telling me last week he saw Robert Kraft there, and I'm like, really? I was like, yeah. He's like, I kind of thought I knew who he was, and then I looked over. He had Patriot sneakers, Patriot socks, Patriot shirt on, and a Patriots hat. I go, yeah, that would be him.
He's also like 4'11". He's hard
that roast of Tom Brady. Has anybody watched the roast of Tom Brady?
Yeah.
I saw Randy Moss, and I haven't seen past that yet.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, Tony Hinchcliffe fucking murdered that shit, man. Murdered it.
That's what I hear.
Murdered it. He said that black lady all hell gnaws the pussy.
That was the funniest thing of the whole thing.
That was a good ass joke, dude.
Yeah, but you know what? Like the football players, I had to fast forward through them. They just weren't funny. You know, they're not comedians. It's written for them.
Right.
You know, but Brady looked really uncomfortable at a lot of things.
Oh, did you notice? They got him good. Bunch of times, man.
If you only got to Randy Moss, Seth, it gets way worse.
So I've seen some on TikTok of like Tony Hinchcliffe's like jokes about Aaron Hernandez and stuff.
Dude, they were
everybody
was fucking. After Randy Moss went up, everybody was fucking doing Aaron Hernandez jokes. It was rough.
Yeah, the one I heard, shit. The one about Belichick with the ring cameras, like Brady saying that about the ring.
Dude, it was so good. Yeah.
Trying to get in the house. Yeah. I was like, I mean, dude's 70. I give it to him a little bit. I'm like, all right, player, go do your thing.
He's not married?
He got divorced a couple years ago, maybe 4 or
Oh,
5
so
years
shit,
ago.
he's good then. He out
Yeah,
there
yeah.
slinging
But
it,
he's
dude.
like 70 years old.
Yeah,
Like,
good for him,
he's
dude.
all hammered in front of it. Like, yeah. Hey, dude, he's like retired, kind of.
And he gives enough fucks to walk out the house with that body with no shirt on. He's like, fuck it, I'm Bill Belichick. I just got done smashing.
Oh, but where he is, dude, he's like king. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
down on the Cape and stuff. Like,
Right.
dude, that guy's like a king down there.
So I'm curious, what are you thinking about your football team coming into the new season, Seth?
Oh, Drake May's gonna be interesting. I don't know about him. He reminds me of like that Ryan Leaf. Do you know what I mean? Like he's big. He looks like a quarterback. I just don't. I mean, I just don't know. Like, Mayo's gonna be interesting. It's a rebuild, so I'm curious to see.
I'm excited to, I want to know how many fucking chicks Deshaun's gonna rub his dick on this season. You know what I mean? I'm excited for that. I don't even. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Like, I didn't even care. I didn't really give a shit. And I know that sounds terrible, but I feel like if that dude did something like bad, like, like something inappropriate, like morally inappropriate to a woman, I mean, he would have been charged with some kind of crime or something. You know what I mean? And the only thing they could do is just go after him civilly to try to get money off of him. You know what I mean? So it's just it seemed like a money thing from the very beginning.
Yeah, I just hope he isn't You know what I mean? Like, I want to see him play. I want to see him be like he was on the Texans.
That would be nice. I would like.
I just don't know if he's washed.
If we could get like maybe 1 or 2 seasons like he had in Texas out of him, that'd be great. But I'm gonna be honest. I think he is washed.
Yeah, he doesn't have the same velocity on the ball. It's like it's weird.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't think dude wants to play in Cleveland, wanted to play in Cleveland, and they guaranteed that dude a fuckload of money. He's like, I'll just go here for 5 years and fuck around. Get my money because I'm getting ready to get my ass suit off. I'm gonna just get this money real quick, and then it's gonna be whatever. You know what I mean? I'm fucking rich the rest of my life. He was handed generational wealth, just like boom.
It's too hard to say no to. You know what I mean?
So I mean, he don't want to play no more.
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think long term? Draft somebody or like kind of have that like?
I mean,
her Cousins type guy.
Bro, we got Deshaun Watson, DTR Robinson. We have fucking the Ravens' old backup Huntley, and we got fucking what's his nuts from the Crab Legs kid.
Oh, Jameis Winston?
Yeah.
Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
I think he's hilarious.
Effort right in the P.
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. He might be a draft bust, but the dude is all personality. They've been doing a lot of shit with him around here, like local media and shit. The dude is awesome. He's such a good fucking dude, man.
He's funny too.
I think he's going to be an excellent locker room guy, but I don't think we got a chance. I think
he's a career backup. Like, I think he can come in, win you a game or two.
We wasted money.
It's the same thing with us. I mean, we got like Joe Milton, the guy who can throw it 80 yards but can't hit a 5-yard out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, it's going to be interesting to watch. We got Jacoby
Mark's team's fucking stacked.
Yeah, the problem is Tua's a teeny little concussed man who can't. Yeah. That team is stacked. Like, they should win way more than they do.
I'm going to tell you what right now. We wasted Nick Chubb's career, Myles Garrett's career, like Denzel Ward's career. Like, you go to Cleveland to die as your career's over when you come here.
Yeah.
Joe Thomas, probably one of the best left tackles to ever fucking lace him up. Fucking career wasted in Cleveland. Like, it's a shit show. I wish they would have. I won't be honest with you. I did not want Deshaun Watson, but I wanted Baker Mayfield the fuck out of here. I couldn't stand Baker Mayfield. From the day we drafted him, I was fucking pissed off.
I'd say I didn't like Manziel. I liked Baker. Manziel to me was like, why you guys pick this guy?
I didn't like him either.
Yeah, Manziel.
I like neither one of them. I wanted the dude that went in the same draft as Manziel, but he went before him. I wanted that dude. And then when we picked fucking what's his nuts Baker Mayfield, I wanted the guy that went before the other guy that they took at. Fuck.
Was that the Herbert draft?
Yeah. No, it was the
No.
Allen draft. Josh Allen is who.
Josh Allen, yeah.
That's who I wanted.
Wasn't Herbert taken that same year, though? Am I crazy?
I think he might have been.
Yeah.
I think he might have been. But either way,
Yeah.
I'm not saying Baker's a bad quarterback. I just, like,
You don't like him?
he's just a cunt. I just don't like him. He's just a cunt.
He's just a cunt.
He's just
He's
super
arrogant.
unlikable, dude. Super unlikable. Me and my buddy Chris used to go to training camp. We went to training camp the year they drafted. He was just a fucking punk.
Yeah, he does. He's one of those kids. Shit don't stink. Like, you know what I
he's
mean?
just a fucking punk. I don't even, and a lot of Ohio State people don't like it because he planted the flag on us, you know what I mean, in the middle of the O. So they're all butthurt about that. But I mean, it was turf, so I laughed when I seen it happen. I was like, it's not even going to go in. Like, you just totally fucked up. Just totally, that didn't even work, dude.
Yeah.
So that didn't bother me, but I'm just not a huge, Baker fan. He just, I feel like you were in Cleveland, you want to be the guy, they were like, we're going to pick up Deshaun Watson, he can't fucking play. You should have stayed in Cleveland and played. You should have balled the fuck out in Cleveland and not threw a fucking fit. That's just my opinion.
I think it's just, I also think, too, like, didn't he have, 3 offensive coordinators, too, though? Like, he never really...
I'm not saying that he didn't do... Yeah, I'm not saying that he didn't do some work here, but... a lot of that was Nick Chubb. You know what I mean? I watch all the games, and a lot of that was Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb was a force. I mean, the guy averages 5.5 yards a carry. Like, eat my asshole.
No, I drafted him last year pretty high, and I was like, yeah, Chubb's going off. And I was like, damn
it!
He has one of the gnarliest injuries I've ever seen. I was like, oh, God. That was rough.
Yeah, we are, and... Okay. Ban.
And I is good.
And there you go. And now you can go watch something else.
Well, I sometimes wonder if, in the 2-hour span, if we're not allowed to talk about other things. I don't know.
I'm going to be honest with you, dude.
We definitely talk at least a little bit of Windows.
This is the Squeegee Life podcast, and it's our show, and we'll do whatever the fuck we want. How about that?
True.
That's all. That's Ronnie. Ronnie's fucking bored.
I don't even see the comment.
That's because I banned him instantly.
I see.
Block.
Yeah, got the insta ban. I don't play that shit. Homie, don't play that shit. You're gonna have to continue to make new Gmail accounts to comment on my show. Continue to do
so,
that.
Mark, when are we getting these new skids, man? Or when are you ready to do new skids?
We're just getting settled in. I got my F-150 getting at the body shop, getting fixed from the lady backing into it, and U-Haul was a complete bust. So.
Oh God, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, the insurance doesn't cover theft; it only covers damage to the stuff. So that was a hit, but it just getting settled in. My son had an interview today. I don't know what happened from it, but I did get that break, so I'm ready to start bending some shit, and come up with a couple. I don't know. I'm gonna build one and send it to Chris, and then see where it goes. He's like, hell yeah, we'll sell the hell out of them. I just got to make sure, once we commit to laying out the money for all the materials, that it's something he wants to do, because I don't have the time.
Yeah.
To fuck with it, I'll do all the plumbing and fitting and wiring, and all he's got to do is build frames, but he's got to also want to do it. So, he's only been back a week, and he's, like I said, his whole entire world was ripped out from under him. So he's, all his clothes had to be replaced, and
letting him take it slow, huh?
Huh?
Letting him take it slow.
Well, yeah, I give him some rope. I figure at the 2-week point is when I'm going to start to say, all right, kid, what's going on.
With interviews and stuff too nowadays, it's taking a little longer for shit too.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you graduated?
10 days now.
10 days, and you're mad because he ain't got a job yet?
No, I'm not mad about anything. I'm letting him settle in. Plus, like I said, his whole world was taken away from him They stole the
I
right.
give him 2
U-Haul.
weeks. You better find a fucking job.
No. Yeah. No, not like that.
Damn, Mark's like, listen,
No.
you're gonna be building skids or something, but you ain't gonna be sitting around, motherfucker. It's been 10 days.
That conversation will happen at the 2 week point, not the 1 week point.
Mark is old, man. Mark's old school, dude. You know what I mean? Like, Mark's like fucking 1970s dad. You know what I mean?
Expect a lot.
Thank you, lady.
Like I told him yesterday. He's like, I got this job interview. Well, if you don't immediately start working, you need to come over the house every day for an hour and go weld. I don't give a shit what you do back there. Go weld. You need to stay in practice. You need to advance, what you've done. Because now you have the basics. You can go weld,
Right.
And he says he's gonna, so we'll see,
That's awesome.
Only time will tell,
Right.
Well, good for him. He's got a skill now. You know what I mean? And now let's see if he can. You put him in position to help him get a skill that he wanted.
The problem that I'm finding, and I understand it 100%, because when I got out from high school and did 2 years of boat mechanic stuff, I thought I was ready to fucking build yachts. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't.
Yeah.
But like everything I'm seeing online, they want 5 years experience. So we need to find someone that's willing to give them a shot.
Well, maybe dangling that carrot of building these skids.
Yeah.
In front of him, as like, I'm not saying that'd be his job, but doing that on the side will help garner some experience in his, like, you know what I mean, in his favor. Like, I've been selling these to windowcleaner.com for the last year. I build them myself. You know what I mean? That's a feather in his cap, and it's something on his resume too. I mean, as far as experience goes, you know what I'm saying?
I bought a brand new Miller TIG welder that we haven't even fucking plugged in yet.
Right.
I have, an older Synchrowave, and the problem is that it draws so much power because it's not an inverter machine. My shop only has 80 amps of service. That thing wants 100 amps.
So you're popping fucking breakers.
Well, no.
He's popping that pussy, too. Go ahead, Mark. Keep going.
As long as we're staying under 150 amps, it doesn't pop the breaker. But, it's taxing on the system. So that's why I bought the inverter machine.
I mean, that makes sense, though.
Yeah. I mean,
you'd rather be safe than burn the motherfucker down.
Well, yeah, it'll blow breakers, but I mean, you could see the fucking lights dim when that bitch goes off.
Listen, my cousin. Listen. My cousin gave me a printer. It's one of those brother printers that like you click print and it just shoots the fucking paper out. Like, it's no beep, 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 it just shoots it right out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When that motherfucker gets ready to print, the whole house goes.
Right.
It's not big, but it's fucking. I text my cousin. I'm like, this motherfucker is like, I need a generator to run this fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's like, really? I was like, well, it's not. I'm of course exaggerating, but when I've got the overhead light on and I print something, the fucking light flickers. I'm like, you got to be shitting me, man.
Yeah.
Off that breaker, for sure. Some of those printers, man, they
pull a lot of amps.
Yeah. Fucking.
Well, I have a breaker in my garage that feeds the shop, and then another breaker in the shop. I blew the one in the house.
Fucking. I'm really surprised that when I said brother printer, that fucking Jacob wasn't like. Is it the X22S or the X22 5R? Like, you know how Jacob, he knows every fucking tool there is. Can't use any of them, but he knows what they are.
Yeah, can't use any of them.
Yeah, he fucking sucks dicks.
Brother.
My printer's a sister.
Hey, do you quick connect that, Jacob? That twisty wire that they're talking about? Do you quick connect it like you would to a regular pressure washer hose? Seth, yes. Jacob, you do? Okay.
Yes.
Do you have one, Jacob? Is that what you were using? Is that what you were using and I gave you shit about?
No, that was my J-Rod.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I have a J-Rod.
Which I fixed, by the way.
Shooter tip in the
He got mad at me because I said it was legal.
I wasn't mad.
He was mad.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was. He was at that 3-story Burger King, mad as shit at Squeegee, boy. He was mad.
Yeah. I know when I got back in it, I just called up Sacco. And I go, I want a really good gun, and I want that setup that I saw you using. Next thing I know it, he goes, I'm coming down your way anyway. We went to lunch. And it's an orange gun. I forget who makes it, but it's the only gun I've had that's left. Yeah, for over a year that's not leaking itself.
And then ST90 or some shit.
Yeah, and then he gave me a DN10 ball valve. And then
how much is that thing?
I gave him whatever it was. I don't know. For everything, I don't know. It's like
they're expensive on the guns, 100 something, I think.
How much?
For how much
that orange one is only like I think like $35 or $40 maybe.
Is that it?
I don't know.
I thought for some reason that orange Sutner gun was like almost $100.
I think it's more than $30. But anyway,
that's what you have. What do you have? What is it called, Mark? That you have? What did he give you? You don't know?
What? Say it again.
You don't know what kind? What's the name of the gun that you got? You fucking twat! You just said the orange
one.
What do you mean the orange one? You're a fucking.
The Sutner Safety Orange Spray Gun, which is an ST2305, where I'm going to order it, is $39.90.
Okay, well it's well worth the money because that bitch has never leaked. And then he gave me this I guess it's a J-rod. It's an octagonal tube hole in it, and then it's got a fitting. And then the twist is on the same one. But that tube, dude, that thing will shoot 50 feet without off misting or anything.
Yeah, he gave you a long-range shooter nozzle.
That thing is badass.
That's what I have too. The J-rod with like on this side is the M5 twist, on this side is the shooter tip, so you can.
Well, y'all have those downstream boxes too. I don't. I'm lazy and don't want to go back to the
downstream box. Was just.
That thing.
I mean, for $700, I power wash. They power wash every day. It's like, it's worth it at that point.
Yeah.
I'm fine with the J-rod just because I don't have to go pull my freaking siphon tube. I could just change the tip and freaking spray and freaking stand back.
Yeah. I used to do that shit too. It does work, man. I mean, you use those high pressure tips and you don't have to worry about it.
I stand back far enough. I'm not standing right on top of the damn house.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I mean, I usually just walk back like a man and pull the fucking tube out, but...
Well, I'm lazy. Well, look at me.
Why you always gotta be so fucking negative, Seth?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
You were telling a story about why Jacob's wife left him.
That's right. That's right, I forgot.
That's right. That one's
I didn't say that was what it was. I was guessing.
Yeah, the waffle stomping.
Yeah, it just all added up. It just added up right there. Yeah. It's like some fucking. What's that cross-eyed detective that everybody's grandma used to watch?
Cross-eyed
Perry Mason?
No, it was Perry Mason. Yeah.
Oh no, Columbo.
Columbo, that's what it was. Columbo. Fucking Columbo. It just added up like Columbo right there at the very end. You know what I mean? Did some Columbo on the fucking waffle stomping.
Telling everybody what's going on.
Fucking waffle stomping turds. His wife is like, I gotta go. I'm done.
Found out.
He doesn't do that anymore though. He's got himself a new wife now. He's broke himself a stomping the dog shit out of turds through fucking the shower drain.
The case of the missing turd in the shower.
Right. Why is there corn in here?
I didn't have avocado since Tuesday.
I can't wait to fucking corn shit in season. When the fucking, you know what I mean? I'm from Ohio, so you know we all shit in corn. All it's like September, we shit in the fuck. Like that's all we're.
Yeah, a big cornfield right by your house, right?
Oh yeah, we got sweet corn all over, baby. That bicolor sweet boy, shit, son.
Yeah, when I drive by that stand of sweet corn, I'm like, it's time.
Yeah, our dude. There's a guy that lives over here by the high school, that does corn, and that shit is a delicacy, my man.
Oh.
Yeah,
dude, there's nothing better than like a baked potato, some corn, a fat ass steak on the grill, and you're just like, this is the.
I thought he was gonna say fat ass dick because he's gay.
Yeah.
But slap that log onto the table.
Yeah. Get that pumpkin out of here.
Just slap that meat on my grill.
I want a well done Hogan right on my plate. Hogan.
gonna cook a glizzy real quick. Get over there.
Hey man, it is glizzy season, man. I love me some glizzies, boy.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
love a
I wish it
glizzy,
was a
man.
little bit warmer, but yeah.
I wish I still drank beer, buddy, because there's nothing better than a glizzy and some beers, buddy.
Like a cold Modelo and then
Yeah. And a
my
fucking
man.
and a motherfucking.
How do
I
you
love
mix
me a
in-
Modelo,
How you
man.
mixing Mexican and freaking American?
I'm a man of culture, dude.
Yeah,
and I
dude.
love my Mexican brothers.
This is a podcast of learned doctors, sir. How many times do we have to tell you?
Muy bien.
We are fucking book smart and everything on this podcast, dude. How dare you?
Oh, the yellow and white corn, the mixture.
I just said bicolor sweet, you fucking goof.
Dude, covered in melted butter. God damn. And you get with the stupid little corn thing stuck on the side.
Now I just eat that shit like a man.
You got the thing, the corn butter that looks like a hand like this, and you put the butter in there and fucking.
Jacob.
Where's the rest of the corn cob?
Jacob eats corn the fucking long way.
Yeah.
Fucking
Fucker,
homo.
Spins on that motherfucker.
Yeah. Jacob's like, I don't even chew it up.
How the native juice did you
I just insert it rectally. Butter and salt.
A butter and salt suppository for a good old Jacob over here.
These are the best podcasts and nobody ever sees them because everybody's fucking working and shit. You know what I mean? These are the best ones. Everybody misses them.
Watches on Friday morning and then you see the views jump up because everyone got a little time.
Yeah, they usually creep up around then. Saturday.
Yeah.
By the time Monday rolls around, we get our typical 350 views. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Wednesday's kind of like that day, like, especially during this time of year where, like, it's like you're most tired is like today.
I'm so fucking tired.
Then
I was thinking about fucking, who does a podcast on Thursdays?
And we used to.
Those, young WCR representatives.
Oh, the Rung Show.
They do it
on Thursday.
Seen that shit with them?
They do that on Wednesdays or Thursdays.
Yes.
Oh
shit!
I'm
because we always do the Memorial Day switch and go to Thursdays because Seth fucking cries about Wednesdays. Yeah, I'm so tired on Wednesday. I don't even like coming here.
Keep it on Wednesday, or if it goes Thursday, I don't care. Whatever you guys want to do.
Like a vagine. Mark, am I right? Was he not a big ass fucking baby about switching to Thursdays?
I was fucking tired last year, man. I was doing almost work with less guys. What's happening to you right now? I was like, dog, I'm gonna fucking die.
Listen, man, I'm here on Wednesday, and I'm not fucking crying to switch to Thursday like
yet.
you did.
Let's see.
Not yet.
Memorial Day, dog.
Yeah, just wait. So it's like, just wait, motherfucker.
I'm going to the stabbing cabin. I'm out of here.
Yeah, dude. I can't go now. I can't go to the stabbing cabin this year. Jennifer fucking can't get off work. She applied for the days and they didn't give them to her because they ain't got nobody working at that hoe. What is she going to do? Quit her fucking job? I mean, what the fuck?
Yep.
We'll just go next week then. See what time you can go that week.
It's fucking terrible, man. It's bullshit. I mean, I've had.
She wasn't looking for a job.
I have to book that fucking cabin 6 months in advance. That's how fucking. I mean, that place is busy.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That time of year, it's busy.
So it's a small place. It's not like there's 400 cabins there. They have 5 cabins on like a giant fucking piece of land. You know what I mean? So that's why it's always booked because it's like boutique style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Life sucks, and then you die.
I mean, sometimes, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel that way from time to time.
I don't know, dude. I could sure sit in a hot tub for 3 days, though. That would be cool.
Yeah, you got one. Just take the days off and sit in your hot tub.
Not anymore.
Oh, it's gone? Yeah?
Yeah, it's gone.
Well, sit in the pool then and float around.
Fuck that.
That is kind of nice, though.
I don't like pool. I don't like it.
Well, if you take 3 edibles and go in the pool, it's awesome. I do that stuff with that. Because when you feel too high, if you just go under the water, you feel great. I'll live under here now.
All right, I'm cool now. All right, everything's fine.
Yeah. It's the only way I can handle it.
Man, I made some pork I made Jennifer and my mom pulled pork for Mother's Day because that's their favorite thing is pulled pork.
Yeah.
Nice. And I've been I experimented the last couple of 2 times doing my, like the injection.
Yeah.
Injecting the shit. I hate doing it because I always get it everywhere. But it's so far it provides the best flavor in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it does.
So I kind of not. The last time I didn't do it at all, and it was good. You know what I mean? But it lacked that distinct flavor.
Yeah.
That that injection provides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then this time I did it, but I didn't do as much because I was like, this time I'm gonna do the Texas crutch. So what I did was I smoked it for 4 hours open. Just straight to the smoke for 4 hours, and then I pulled them at 170 and stuck them in a foil pan with like a 1/2 inch of apple juice in the bottom of it, and then sealed them tight with foil. And these were 2 fucking. One was almost. It was like 7.98, so it was almost 8 pounds, and the other one was like 7.4.
Yeah.
So that's a long fucking smoke. It cut the time in fucking almost half.
Well, yeah, because you foiled it.
And super tender, like it came out just like normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't care for it. I didn't care.
You didn't like the flavor?
I'm the next time I do it, I'm gonna do it the way that you taught me to do it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fully inject them, and then I'm gonna let it what I typically do is I inject the pork butts, and then I stick them in a Ziploc bag and let them sit in the bottom of the refrigerator for 2 days.
Yeah.
So all because all the shit, all the shit leaks out. But if you leave it down in there in the Ziploc bag, the meat will suck it back up.
Yeah.
And then you smoke the fucker. Yeah. Well, that's the best it ever turns out. But this time I want to do it with the crutch. Yeah. To drop the time down, and if it tastes like it normally does, I'm gonna continue to do it that way. Yeah. If it doesn't, then my life's gonna suck, and I'm just gonna have to do fucking 12 to 14 hour smokes. That's just all there is to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just fucking hate getting up at fucking 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. I hate it. On my day off.
That smoker is set it and forget it. Look.
It is. Mine isn't. Mine isn't.
What do you mean it isn't?
I gotta fucking add wood to the motherfucker. I can't just set it and forget it.
What are you putting in there? What are you putting in there for wood?
Pecan chunks.
Yeah, I buy pecan logs. They actually
I can't find no fucking logs around here, guy.
Listen, my guy.
Fucking guy.
Listen, my guy. Believe it or not, Lowe's now sells. What's that big charcoal company? What's the name of that?
Kingsford.
Kingsford now has split pecan. I mean, we're talking about logs at least a foot long and like 4 inches in diameter. You put 2 of them in there.
This shit just came out. This motherfucker now, Kingsford carries this like he's been using it the whole time. I designed it for them logs they just came out with, you fucking asshole.
The first time I found it, the only issue with it is
you gotta watch your temp.
It's well seasoned, so it catches fire real easy, and it doesn't last as long because of that. Because it's so dry, but it's good. It's really good. You know, you put 2 of those logs, you light that bitch at 6 a.m., you can go back to sleep till 10 before you even got to think about it. Just make sure your water pan is full.
4 hours with just, how many fucking sticks you put in there?
2.
4 hours. It smokes.
Dude, two of those sticks is equal to 10 pounds of chunks. Easily.
All right, I believe you.
How do you think Mark's arms are getting so big? He takes him freaking.
I believe you most times, Mark. Most times you're right. Most times you are correct. I just sometimes I gotta do skeptical TJ face.
Dude. Huh? When it comes to barbecue, I don't fucking bullshit.
Oh my god! Here we go. Now we got the Seth Byers of fucking barbecue talking now. I'm supposed to talk to Luke about fucking coming on the podcast, but I haven't heard from that hoe.
Oh, Luke is ghost.
That hoe ass dude.
Yeah. Quit being the Unabomber and get on here.
Yeah. Yo, that dude, hey, listen, that dude is John Wick. He's not the Unabomber. That is John fucking Wick.
True.
Next time he sends me a video of him shooting, I'm sending it to the group chat. You guys would shit. This guy is fucking out of control. And I'm not talking, hey, listen, I'm talking, this motherfucker he's got like, I don't think he would care me saying he's got fucking silencers. He's got tax stamp fucking silencers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out there not fucking around.
I got a
dude.
buddy with one. I was at the
all that YouTube energy went into firearms, dude. All of it. Yeah.
My wife goes once a month to this women's shooting club.
Okay.
And she called me and she's like, "Why don't you meet me here? We'll shoot after I'm done with the club." And I'm like, "Yeah." I go up there and I see my buddy Chuck, and he comes out with his like
old
Pelican
Chuck wagons.
Yeah, Chuck wagon. He opens up the Pelican case, and there's 2 firearms with silencers on them. And I'm like, "Dude, so tell me about." He's like, "You got to get that stamp. It costs you about $6,000 to $8,000 per gun."
I don't think it's that much.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Well, Luke didn't.
Yeah,
Luke didn't
but
say anything.
well, that's with the silencer and everything, you know. But it's wild to shoot one. It's just like pew pew pew. I mean, I don't really see the need to have it, but it's cool.
Nah, man, I want to let the neighbors know I'm coming for them next.
Shooting's cool and shit. And when I get a new gun, I like to go out and shoot it. But it's been a while since I bought a gun, and like it's just like, you know, you're just pissing money away.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm gonna go to the club and fucking drop like $200. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like, just to fucking go shoot. You know what I mean? Like, it's just really, to me, like there are some stuff that's like more economical if you want to shoot, like clay shooting. I mean, shotgun shells aren't that fucking expensive, but to go out and sling brass, my God.
Yep.
Especially if you're fucking shooting a couple of different firearms, you know, like you want to shoot your 9mm and your 45 and your AR, and then, you know what I mean? Like, you're getting out of control, man. You've spent $400. You know what I mean? Like, oops.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Sometimes it's like a stress reliever for a lot of people,
It
too,
is
though.
nice.
I mean,
It
I
is
get
nice.
it. I get it.
It is
It's
nice.
like some people have golf, some people go to the range. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's like,
you know, it's nice to, you really, especially when you're first getting into it, really getting to know what you're shooting, and, you know what I mean? That's, you know, how to shoot, you know, how the gun shoots. So, my shit, I just bought my shit because, you know, you never know. Might have to peel caps, kid. You know what I mean?
Right.
yeah.
Caps may need peeling. You
It's
never
better
know.
to know than not, you know?
I might have to, you know, shoot somebody
Splitting
for
wigs.
a monster, a pack of cigarettes, and a double cheeseburger one of these days. You never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thanks to our sponsors, windowcleaner.com. If you want to click the link in the bio, you go through straight to, if you click the link in the description, I should say, you'll straight through to windowcleaner.com, and when you add items to your cart and check out, I get like, you know, like 5 cents if you spend, you know what I mean? Like
5.05.
Yeah,
Must
like
be going
it's
on
not a
by
lot, but
$2.
it's something. You know what I mean? It's cool. You know, and then it makes Chris happy that, you know, you know what I mean? Like, he's selling stuff. You know what I mean? Maker products, of course. Black Diamond Squeegee rubber. Fucking American Window Cleaner magazine. Which now that I just said that, I was supposed to write an article and forgot. It's still here. It's still here on my computer. It needs to be proofread. Yeah, our Patreon members, all that shit. I've got podcasts that are done. I just didn't even upload them to YouTube, which is terrible. The Pickup Truck podcast has been recorded the last 2 weeks. I just haven't fucking uploaded it. I'm such a piece of shit. I'm just tired, man. Fuck, bro.
You're doing a lot of shit right now. Fuck that.
Bro. I mean, it's about to slow down after after next week. It won't be so fucking crazy because Uriah will be out of school, so my days will be instead of like, ah, it's gonna be just like just cruising. You know what I mean? So
little coasty.
Yeah, a little coasty, and I can just kind of coast through shit and not go fucking. Because I got a window. I got like a 6-hour window to fucking get shit done, and then go get him. You know what I mean? And then, I don't mind going back out afterwards, like for a house or two, a couple exteriors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Easy. You know what I mean? But it'd be nice not have to do that. Just go out, fucking take my time during the day, and then just come home and fucking,
chill,
play with Jennifer's boobs or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's an ideal day right there, brother.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll be back next week. Maybe we'll be here with a fucking guest. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll just spring it on you last minute.
We'll do whatever we want.
Yeah, we'll do what we want. We're gonna talk about sports next week.
This is our podcast.
Yeah, we'll do what we want.
You don't like it?
Go fuck your uncle or something.
Keep washing.
Yeah. Wash on.
Wash on, brothers. Brother.
Yeah.
Special teams.